But now I'm like, fuck their opinion. Your opinion don't pay me. Your opinion don't pay you either. It don't matter. I am who I am, and that's who I'm going to be. I just want to show y'all how much I'm trying to find discipline and consistency. So I just got finished working out, but this is apples, blueberries, and hemp milk that I made. I got the recipe from someone off Instagram. Her name is Halo something. I think it's Halo Kitchen. I'm gonna just put it right here to show you. But she make all these intentional recipes and stuff, and they help to cleanse your gut. So I told y'all last video that I need the gut cleanse, and I'm learning to be very intentional with what I put in my body and then like the things that I'm doing. I'm trying to create discipline and consistency with doing it all the time. So I ain't gonna fake, I've been plotting on this since yesterday. Like when I first seen it, I said, oh yeah, I'm making that. I went to the store to get some apples because I knew this morning I was gonna make it. And now I gotta say that like hemp milk is probably my favorite milk. And how I just made this, like how it was just made, and how it's not gritty, and how it have a taste. Like I could put some like agave. I put honey in here. That's what she did too. And it gave a little sweet flavor. But when I make it for the kids, I'm definitely put some agave. I'm eating blueberries and apples with milk. You want to taste it? Mm-hmm. Chew it. It's blueberries and apples. You don't like it? You don't like it? Go spit it in the toilet in the bathroom. What you eating? She was just eating pineapples. She ate almost a whole pineapple by herself. So, yeah, I'm really being intentional. And today, I think I'm going to energy is so silly. Today, I think I'm going to take her to the park. I'm going to walk to the park and just go sit by a tree and get grounded. It's supposed to be nice today. I went out like at 6 o'clock this morning. I went to the store to get some water, and I wore this jacket and these really thin like spring pants, and I wasn't cold, so I was like, okay, yeah, I know it's gonna be nice later on, like around 12ish 1. So I'm gonna take her to the park. We're gonna walk. It's a nice little walk. So I'll be getting some walks in, some steps in, some walks in. I'll be getting some steps in. This is so good. I just go outside and get grounded because right now, the last couple of days I've really been in the house, and y'all know how it be when they get cold outside. Look girl, I don't want to go outside. I just want to stay in the house. I don't like the cold. So that's a real good excuse for me to stay home and sleep and clean and sleep and clean. But when the sun come out, I'm outside. Me eating food like this make me miss the time when I was creating like my own little recipes and stuff when I first went plant-based. And the fact that it's beneficial make it taste even better. Because you know how we be eating stuff because it tastes so good. Like, it just makes us have a party in our mouth. And when you switch to being more intentional about your diet, everybody thinks you just have to eat like salads and stuff. But the more you start being more intentional with your diet and eating more mindfully, you start creating things like this that taste really good. And your palate change. Stuff like this really do taste good. When I first switched my diet over, my favorite thing was oats and berries. I used to make that every day. Like, I was probably eating oats and berries 3 to 4 times a day. Like breakfast, snack before bed. Cured that like sugar craving. Blueberries, raspberries, oats, and then I would put almond milk. Now, when I make it, I'm definitely gonna make this hemp milk because what? This is good. I made my own. Did we make almond milk before? I think we made almond milk. I made my own almond milk before, but it wasn't as good as this hemp milk. And I think hemp has way more protein than almonds. Energy. Can you go close that door, please? Can you go close the door? Go close the door, because it's the music is loud. Thank you, baby.
What's gonna be? It's strawberries.
No, it's not strawberries, it's blueberries.
Blueberries?
Why do you always do that to me? Yesterday, oh, it say 11:11 on the microwave, and it ain't even. That's divine timing and the wrong time. Well, at the right time, but the wrong time. But
What?
It's the right time because it's divine time. I was just thinking yesterday that I'm so happy with how far along I've come. At one point in time, I wasn't here. I really see myself growing, ascending, and just manifesting everything that I always wanted for myself. The old me used to always worry about what people think, worry about people's perception of me. I didn't want to be myself. So I used to do things to make myself feel like the void. Do things so people couldn't judge me on a negative aspect. Or I would do things to make me feel more appreciated and stuff. Make other people accept who I was and me not really accepting me. If you hear what I'm saying. What? That shit was bomb. I'm gonna make that for daddy later. He won't like that. Yeah, I used to do things based off of other people and not really for myself. I wrote something yesterday, and this maybe can explain it a little bit better. Whatever was, I realized I was highly impacted about what people thought of me. Their thoughts affected my behavior physically, mentally, and personally. I let what people thought of me dictate my life, and I found it very challenging to live in my authenticity. I wanted to have a different impact on what people saw in me. I was deeply seeking approval and always wanted somebody to clap for me. I didn't realize that what people saw in me was only a reflection of what they seen in themselves. I took other people's feelings and projections and attached them to me, wearing them as armor while building myself to be the opposite of who they say I am, unconsciously not knowing that my authenticity was getting pushed further in my shadow. One day, I decided to forget what everybody thinks. I decided that I was going to be myself. I was going to dig deep for that 12-year-old self that used to be happy with drawing and dancing and thrifting and expressing who I was before these hurt motherfuckers started projecting their hurt on me, causing me to be somebody I didn't serve me. Now, I'm 28 years young. I'm learning to forgive people for not loving themselves properly and reflecting their hurt on me, making me feel uncertain about who I am, making me feel I'm not worthy as a mom, but importantly as a spiritual being. I had to realize that hurt people, and until those hurt people aren't hurt anymore, they'll continue to hurt people. Ashe. That sums it up for real. Like, I was just really in a space just letting people's words and things that they projected on me control who I was. It really affected me because it came from people who was close to me, who opinions really mattered to me. But now I'm like, fuck their opinion. Your opinion don't pay me. Your opinion don't pay you either. It don't matter. I am who I am, and that's who I'm going to be. And if you don't like it, then you could get from around me. Period. Bars. Bars. Because that's just how I feel. People's perceptions of you is what they think of themselves. That's what I'm going to title this video. People's perceptions of you is what they think of themselves, because that's really what it is. Somebody trying to tell you something about yourself, and that's really how they feel about themselves, because you can't tell me who I am. I have learned to not really give a fuck about people's perceptions, because a lot of times people don't be happy with themselves. They want to be where you are, but they be too stuck in their ego to ask or to study or actually learn to become a better version of themselves. The ego be so loud that they think they know it all. They think that they know enough to not be a student, to learn more. And that's the whole point of being on earth. Like, us being here, we're supposed to be students. We're supposed to learn. We're supposed to grow. You know, the more you learn, the more you grow. And a lot of times people just be so stuck in their own ways that they don't want to grow. They be stuck in that comfortability. When they feel uncomfortable, they shut down. They don't put on them big girl panties or grow no balls to keep it pushing. They want to shut down because it's easy to revert back, or it's easy to stay where you at than it is easier to grow. So I don't care about what nobody thinks. I don't care what nobody feel. How you feel and what you think does not pay me, and it don't pay you either. And the only thing it pays is you getting no attention, because that's what I'm gonna do, pay you no attention. That's just what it is.
They're gonna kill if you let them through.